Hey everybody, it's Nicholas here. I'm on my farm. I just wanted to share with you in this video about some of the things I'm doing on my farm. I'm starting a food forest, if you aren't aware. If you don't know what food forest is, I'll be explaining that in some of the other videos. I'm also dropping a link in the bottom of this video, just what they are, what's the purpose, why is it better than maybe just the average farming you would do of having an orchard, just different benefits. It's not the best thing in the world. There's many other systems, I'm sure, for each purpose. You know, you have different systems for different purposes. But I'm gonna be sharing with you what I'm growing here. So behind me, I got here these are Barbados cherry trees. And the really cool thing about Barbados, they're a really medicinal plant. They have high amounts of vitamin C in them. They're just fabulous. They produce prolifically through the year. They have multiple crops. I've already gotten 3 crops off of my trees. It's only June. We're not even through the summer, so it's very, very good, hardy. They produce a lot of fruit. I've had, just on even trees this size, over 100 fruit on them just in one crop. And they might produce, 4 to 5 times a year, which is awesome. You can see if I zoom in here, get closer, some of these flowers they got going on here. They're beautiful flowers. They get covered in them. Very interesting, really cool. And now next to me, I got here moringa. These are moringa trees. They're very medicinal, very high in lots of vitamins. Have vitamins A, C, B, lots of other minerals, good metal contents. They're phenomenal because you can pretty much use every part of the tree. You can use the roots for tea. You can brew tea out of them. The branches themselves and the trunks are great for pushing the oils out of them, using that in all sorts of things. But what I love the most about them is the leaves. The leaves are great for making supplements. You can throw them in salads. You can dry up the leaves and crush them into powder and use it as a supplement, which is really awesome because of their high vitamin content. Very cool. They're also nicknamed the miracle tree, just because of how hardy they are, how easy they are to grow. You can take a branch, break it off, stick in the ground. They're really easy to propagate. So that's one reason why I've chosen to grow the moringa here. I bought 4. Hopefully I'll be propagating some more, be able to grow some more. So those are great too. Next to me here, I got some sweet almond. Sweet almond are one of my favorite pollinators. And what I mean by pollinator is they have lots of flowers on them. They're going to attract in the bees, the butterflies, wasps, anything like that are going to be able to pollinate the rest of my fruit trees, the rest of my plants. So they have a very specific purpose in my food forest. They're usually a shrub / bush. They can be forced into a small tree if you really prune it nice and you force it to grow up. It can be into a small tree, but pretty much I keep these in a bush. I walk them back and make them a nice round bush size plant. They're one of my favorites. They're called sweet almond because they have a beautiful fragrance to them. Really enjoy having them on my farm. They're just phenomenal. They put out such beautiful aroma. And then here I got some of the back up just so you can get a better look. I got a nice big banana. These are ice cream bananas, the larger ones. They're already, I think, over about 10 feet tall, and they're just in a 70-gallon pot. It's a phenomenal buy. I was able to get those 2 big ones for only $30. Pretty good. Then I got a bunch of smaller 3-gallon bananas here. I think I got 8 more. Have another ice cream and a small one. This guy right here, he's pretty big. I got some dwarf namwam, some baju, different varieties of bananas that all are really good, high-producing bananas. Bananas I enjoy putting in smoothies, drying, eating just by themselves. So that's one reason. They're just phenomenal. And they're great for biomass. Biomass is, what I mean by that is a mulch. So basically they're going to grow really fast. I can cut the leaves, put them over the ground, and they'll break down and add nutrition to the soil. It'll be like a natural mulch. So that's another reason why I grow them. And then I have a guava. This is a ruby guava, so it's a really red fruit, very tasty. Personally, I'm not a huge fan of guavas, but this one looked really interesting. I have a lot of friends who love guava, so I'm going to be growing that on my farm too. And then some of my favorite fruits are behind me. These are mangoes. I got 13 mango trees while I was in South Florida. I went to Zill's nursery, recommended to me by Pete Canaris. Phenomenal nursery. It was amazing. They have wholesale prices. They're the largest producing, I believe, according to Pete Canaris. They're one of the largest producing mango wholesale nurseries in the country. They have lots of varieties of mangoes. I was able to get some Venus, some Karen, some mangoes. I also got fruit punch, and then some other varieties that I can't remember. Really great stuff. They'll be producing, I think the earliest one I found was an April or June producer, all the way to August. So it's really nice. I'll have some staggered fruiting throughout the summer. And then here behind me, this is strawberry trees. Not a strawberry plant as in like a strawberry, but a strawberry tree. They produce little cherry-like fruits, very sweet, high in sugar. They're a really nice sweetener you can add to smoothies, different things like that. Really cool. And then let's see a little shot of down here. And these boxes are flats of perennial peanut. So if you don't know what perennial peanut is, it's a pretty neat plant. A lot like legumes, legumes being the bean family. This peanut plant, it doesn't produce peanuts, but it fixes nitrogen to the ground. What I mean by that is when you plant it in the roots, if you pull up one of these plants ever, I just slipped in some mud here. If you pull up on these plants, you'll see little like balls of nitrogen. And the purpose of that is it really helps fertilize the plants that it grows around. So I grow it at the bottom of bananas, grow around the mangoes, grow around the other fruit trees in my forest, and it fertilizes them naturally. So we don't have to throw in fake or chemical fertilizers. This does a phenomenal job. It's not everything the plants next to it needs. I still add some manure and some composts, but it does a really phenomenal job. And we can come down here, and I think I have some even planted already. Right here, a little patch of perennial peanut. It's next to some of my banana rows. I'll go ahead and show you. If you look down this row, this is a new plot I'm starting a food forest on. This is more of a row right now, but eventually I'll fill in the middle aisles with sweet potatoes and maybe some nitrogen fixing ground cover. But right now, all I have down this row is the perennial peanut and these bananas. But I will be filling in I'm thinking every 15 or 20 feet of mango, a larger fruit down the rows. And then in between those, something like moringa or the Barbados cherry, because it's a little smaller bush. And then around the edges, I'm gonna put some sweet almonds just to attract all those pollinating bugs, bring those in. But yeah, it's pretty cool. You can see all the bananas behind me. Yeah, I'm gonna have a lot of work here to do in the next couple of days planting all these, but it'll be really fun. Loved sharing with y'all. Hope you enjoy this. I want to be able to make more videos like this. I'll be making maybe a video of the planting itself. Maybe I'll even just crop this video and throw it in there with that, but really excited. All the work I'm doing here, it's been fun. Hope y'all enjoy this. Have a great day.